Hello everyone and welcome back to another DMO news video. On today's the 8th of December 2021 we have got a new KDMO event. Now I usually do not cover KDMO event, I usually wait for the event to get released in the GDMO to cover it, but this time the event is actually something I think you guys need to know about it earlier so you have time to prepare. And yeah, but before we start, I want to let you know if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it. And yeah, the two new events, actually there's a lot of new events. I'm only gonna cover two, which is the important ones that you guys need to know about them before, which is the first one is a jumping event. So if you don't know, jumping event is basically a new event that you get a lot of very good reward when you make a new character. In fact, you started and when you complete the tutorial, you actually be able to get your tamer to level 60 right away. You get free level 5 Digimons and whatnot. So there is a jumping event right now in KDMO, which we might get in like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. I do not have an exact date, but yeah, event usually comes not long after its release in KDMO, and this time includes 3 Digimon: Guardrumon, Mechanomon, which is I think, yeah, I forgot the name, Mechanorimon, and the third one is Gilmon. 3 very random Digimons. But yeah, these are the jumping Digimons for this event. Not as good as the last one, which basically gave you 3 free Omega Mons, but it's still decent nonetheless, because if we look at this, is all good rewards that you get. Includes like a whole bunch of stuff like 15 days to soccer, a whole bunch of like archives and whatnot, so it's definitely worth doing. So if you are thinking to start the game, wait for the jumping event to get released, or if you are like playing the game and you haven't made that much progress, or you want to restart in like Omega 1 server or whatever, even as a jumping event is definitely worth starting in. And yeah, it's I'm not gonna cover it in details until it of course gets released in GDMO, but yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know that there is a jumping event coming soon. And the second thing, which is also very important, I would say even more important than the first one, which is double stats for the X Digimon. So this is a weird event, like I don't know what's like the occasion for it, but they just decided to do this event, which is double stats for every single X Digimons, and that includes things like Alphamon or Yukin X and Alphamon X and even Agumon X. Every single X Digimon, no exceptions, are now double stats, of course, during the event, which is from the 8th of December until the 22nd of December in KDMO. Of course, that we're still gonna have to wait a while until we get that in GDMO. But yeah, double stats, which basically means your AOX is gonna be busted. Like look at this: Alphamon or Yukin X, 7.9 thousand base attack. That is just crazy. And of course 20,000 base attack, that's basically like even stronger than current Z Millenniumon, which is just crazy. Of course, the reason why this is important is because you now during the event period will have a very strong Digimon, which you can of course abuse that by doing a lot of dungeons, like dungeons that you usually wouldn't be able to, like the Digivice dungeons. Like with that, 4 people with Alphamon or Yukin X double stats, you can absolutely destroy Meridusmon and Skullmiramon, and just yeah. So yeah, letting you know before that, so you can collect as much passes as you can. Of course, royal base dungeons will also be a good thing to do for money, because right now royal base is gonna be much faster to do. Like with 7.9 thousand base attack, you're just gonna rig that Dixmon in seconds. It's gonna be insane. So yeah, just letting you know that, stack as many passes as you can. Maybe even wait and don't use the passes until the event, since during the event you'll have your runs much faster. So yeah, nothing more to cover. There's no new update, just other events, but I will cover the rest of the events when they're released. But yeah, just yeah, letting you know about the double stats event. Again, also applies to all other X Digimon, like Billzimon X, for example, even Rosemon X getting a buff, which yeah, is kind of insane. And yeah, that is basically it. Just a small and sweet video letting you know about the upcoming event. And yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe for more DMO videos, and I will see you all in the next video.